Hello everybody. It's been a long time. Commander Smurfs here, and this is Elite Dangerous. This is in fact the Elite Dangerous Odyssey expansion, which has received a lot of flack, or it's gotten a lot of, at best, mixed reviews. I'm not going to comment on any of that, but it's been a while and a lot of things have happened. But just to give you an update about where I am, I decided a long while back to go to the center of the galaxy. And after having crashed the ship, and that was a huge setback, I finally made it to the Sacagawea station. Sacagawea? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing here, because there's a Q in the name. But if we take a look at the galaxy map, we'll plot the route to the galactic center. This is where the station is, and the galaxy map has changed itself a bit. The interface, rather, for it has changed a bit. So it will take some time for me to get accustomed to all the functions and where they are, because it's safe to change around. However, now that we're here, we see that the route's been plotted, and I'll zoom out and just show you where I am. So this is a station with a big blue circle. It's in that nebula and that cloud. So yeah, this big blue circle in the center of the screen is where I am. I started somewhere around here. My destination is over there. So you could say roughly 45 to 50% of the way. And that could even be an underestimate. However, yeah, I've made it this far, and I plan on trying to push the rest of the way through, and we'll see how many jumps it is. We've got 489 jumps. That's a lot of jumps. But you know what? It's fun. So, Starfield's changed a bit. There are a lot more stars out there. There are very few stations out here. This is the first station within, since the edge of the bubble, this is the first station I've come upon. It is very lonely out here. A lot of stuff has happened in the bubble from what I've heard about the aliens coming in and invading and shooting up the stations and so on and so forth. I've been basically in stasis out here, and it's been weird watching all that happen. And then there's a controversy with Frontiers, the controversy surrounding certain player factions doing things outside of the game. I just want to play the game, and I want to enjoy it on my own terms. So this is sort of where I am. Just kind of making my own path, going to the Galactic Center for no other reason than I can, and seeing some cool things along the way, making some discoveries, and turning those discoveries into credits. And as you can see on our right, we have 102 million credits. That's up from, I'd like to say, 75 million over the course of the journey so far. That's not a lot, but it's not too bad either. While we're here, and I've already done this, but I'll just show you what the outside of the ship looks like with space legs. You can hear the feet going down the ladder. I really wish they did an actual visual transition instead of the fade out, fade in. But this is where we are, outside the ship. So that's where I came out, presumably. I was going to walk down. That is... Oh wait, the lobby is not there. The lobby is that way. And this is the entirety of the underbelly of my ship. I'm just gonna walk. As a quick note, it sounds like I should be running, even though I'm probably walking. Oh, this is running. The pace does not seem to increase. But yeah, this is still my ship up here, this purple. That's the end, and now we're in the hangar lobby. Let's just step to the threshold here. Let's turn ourselves around. This is a big ship. I mean, you can't even imagine. Well, I mean, you kind of can, but yeah, this is huge. And in Odyssey, they've added these lobbies and station areas where you can buy stuff, do things, hire taxis. We've even got some nice little elevator music. Pushing my video card to its limits. It's an old card, but it works. Got some plants, got some folks kind of populating the area. Let's go down here. Book now, book your taxi. Can probably do that at one of the stations.
For over 60 years, Kinematic Armaments has been giving
Pioneer Supplies, we got Vista, Genomics. Inter Astra, I'm assuming that's a travel service. The Lounge, which is a pirate's bar. Probably go up there. Oh, nope, there's a lounge, I think.
Hey, Commander, what can I get for you?
I'm a little thirsty. What shall we get here?
So, how may I be of service today?
Oh, I'm looking to make a trade. Let's see what we got here.
Feel free to browse my wares.
I mean, it looks like a bar. So it's a bar and a bartering. Ha ha ha. Bartering post. So we can get chemicals, circuits, and tech. Blah blah blah.
Suit yourself. Makes no odds to me.
Not really interested in that right now. Can't really interact with any random pilots, though he might have very similar. Let's see. Okay, did they use the same texture? Looks like they did. Oh, this looks interesting. Can't initiate any brawls, or anything, any special conversations. So it's kind of weird. Like, hey, you exist, but I cannot interact. Anywho, let's go back up to my ship. Assuming this is the way back. Oh, this is the lounge. Okay. Well, the lounge is over there.
Welcome to Apex Interstellar, the first step to everywhere.
Book shuttles, both local and
Come back
range.
whenever you're ready to book.
Probably for various missions. Can't go that way, I know that much. Oh, there are the elevators. Okay. One strange thing is while on the station, you are unable to jump. But, I suppose, maybe because the gravity is really strong? I don't know. Anywho, we are back at the hangar, at my city-sized ship here. Look at you. So yes, this is the underside, once again, of my ship. It's called the Purple Porpoise XL. Okay, and now I have to remember how to actually get out of here. Let's see. Press E? That's what it is. And let's board the ship. Now I'm assuming if you had a couple of other friends playing with you and on the same mission or at the same hangar, they could probably board the same ship and select which positions apart from the pilot. I'd like to try that out, but short of finding a couple of friends to play, I'll just fly out. So this station is based on a planet, if you couldn't tell by the rocky walls. And we're gonna raise the landing pad up, and we see, look at that. Got it.
Detach confirmed. You are clear for departure.
Thanks. We've got a planet ahead of us. Ahead of us to the left with some rings around it, which I thought was pretty neat.
Landing gear retracted.
So just head straight up here, or as straight as I can. And we are good. Oop. Let's fix this. The target for jumping is obscured, so I will make this the target. Oop. Let's try that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, that was a weird delay. It should already be going into basically like hyperspace travel, if you will, within the same system. The fact that it hasn't... Oh, there we go. Might be some latency or syncing issue going on. But now, if we switch to our camera, you can see we're leaving the planet. And the base is down below there. See some yellow on the face of the planet that could indicate maybe sulfur or something, I don't know. But it's pretty in its own weird way, I guess. Yep. Graphics seem to have improved a bit since I had last played. Alright. So now that we have left the planet here, let's go on our little trip to the center of the galaxy. Look at that. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I am going to mark these rings here. And by that I mean I'm going to send a probe so that I can determine what items I can find in the rings.
Surface scan complete.
So now we see I have a couple of orange spots over there. It's really not too much, but it's helpful to make sure. We've got, for example, some monazite there, and some other things. So, always good to make sure you have your resources visible for mining if you have a mining ship. Speaking of that, all of my ships are pretty much in the bubble at one station, and it would cost a heck of a lot and take a heck of a lot of time to have them shipped out to whatever station that has the ability to store the ships.
Frameshift drive charging.
The station I was just at does not have that ability. So, even if I wanted to transport them over, I could not.
4, 3, 2,
But we'll enter
engage.
the next system here. What I've been doing a lot of is finding systems that are fairly empty, or seemingly empty. Maybe with 1 or 2 stars. Doing a scan and finding
Fuel scoping.
that there are a number of planets around. This might not be a good example, but that looks pretty. There are 2 stars next to each other. Actually, you know what? I might have scanned this one already. Oh, unexplored. Unexplored, unexplored. Okay. So what we do is go into our FSS scanner,
Fuel scoping
sort of like
complete.
a wide area scanner, and look for planets. Sometimes you might find a couple so close together that it might as well be taking it to another zoom level so you can accurately track them. Sometimes you can find some neat ones like water planets. Those are valuable, and so for those I
System scan complete.
do a detailed surface scan, which uses a different type of scanner, so I can get more credits. But we've already shaved off 1 jump from our 489 jump total trip. I am not going to do the entirety of that here.
Frameshift drive charging.
That would be torture. But I'll do another jump and see what's out there. Maybe we'll find something interesting, like a black hole. I don't know. Probably more stars.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Now, I wasn't traveling the entire time between the bubble to the station. It didn't take me months and months and months playing the game outright. There were numerous real-world factors. So hey, white star, large white star.
Fuel scoping.
But there were several factors in the real world that affected my playing the game. Part of which actually was there were a ton of other games that interested me.
Fuel
I
scoping complete.
had started playing. And with the whole fallout between Frontiers and the community, I was sad. I was sad about it. So I don't know what the future of the game is. I mean, it'll probably still be rolling along for several years, or maybe a couple years. I'd like to see the game persist. I'd like to see the game do well, because I really like the visuals of the star fields and I mean, I'm more of a lay person when it comes to astronomy, but I prefer the quasi-realism of this game to another certain game made by a smaller company, which I shall not name, although they have done very well for themselves as well. All the same. So this is more of like a meditative experience where I just go exploring, and it's quiet. I can go at my own pace, and this is part of the game that I choose to play. And so to that end, it's been very helpful and very calming. And occasionally I land at a planet, which can be a little stressful. But at the same time, that's very, very rare that I have to do that. Oh, look at that. These have already been discovered by someone else. You know what? I am going to collect some credits for it anyway. Right. Doesn't hurt to scan the minimap. A bunch of feedback down there. And just a note, I do have a HOTAS, a hands-on throttle and stick. On the other hand, it's under my desk, and I don't have the table space for it right now. I'm too lazy to set up, so I'm just using my keyboard and mouse, which is all well and good. So let's grab these guys over here, and there's one more. Oh, it's over there. Where are you? There you are. System scan complete. Alright, we'll do one more.
Frameshift drive charging.
These system names are getting funnier and funnier. Prua Foe RP8.
3, 2,
Okay.
1, engage.
If I were to take a look at my travel history, there are some really strange names. I'm sure they're just auto-generated, a lot of them. But, thinking, how do you pronounce that? Oh, okay.
Fuel scoping.
So we've got 8 planets. 8 objects. Already scanned. Actually, let's see.
Fuel scope disengaged.
Okay, so we've got the 4th planet there, that is... Oops. 4th planet there, that is... Landable, looks like. So you know what's coming then. I'm probably just gonna try to land on the planet. Hopefully without destroying the ship. Actually, now that I think about it, in Odyssey, they have implemented an auto landing feature regardless of wherever you are, which is helpful. For people who are more, I guess you could say, purists, you can disable that in your modules panel, which is on the right of the cockpit. I'll show you that. And at least I think you can, and then you can proceed to manually land to your heart's content.
System scan complete.
When I think about it, it kind of makes sense, where if there aren't any bases or anything like that on a given planet. Actually, let's take a look here. How much gravity do we have? Gravity, 0.65. Okay. What about the one below? Oh. Sorry about that. What about the one below that? Got tiny one here. It's 0.18. Oh, that's really light. The other one is almost like 1 gravity. Well, not 1 gravity at all. It's 0.65. However, that is bigger. It may have more to offer if there's anything that is collectible from there. You know what? I'm going to start that one. Oops. I did it again. Okay, there we go. And there we are. Oh, it's a little over 2,500 light seconds. That's not too bad. So now, while we're on the way, let's take a look at the right panel here and the modules. Improved. So we've got thrusters. Those have been modified. Shield generator, auto maintenance, field maintenance unit, frame shift drive. That's not important at all. Life support, definitely not important. Fuel scoop. Power distributor, planetary vehicle hangar, cargo hatch, pulse lasers, advanced docking computer. This is the one here to disable if you wish to land manually. Good luck. You know what? Yeah, I will turn it off. Save, however, much of a fraction of power from the overall drain on the power unit. Get down to 6 seconds or thereabouts. We start going down to about 3/4 throttle. Hopefully we don't overshoot. There is a planet dead ahead with a satellite around it, which is just on the left here. Also, just to look, we've got a starfield around here. Look how dense it is in the center. That will be growing ever denser as we get closer to the Galactic Center. That's going to be fun. Alright, so here is this planet. Wait a second. Have I deceived myself? It looks like that should be landable. You know what? I'm going to do that. Excuse me. Because there is no blue circular outline on that, which means it's not landable. If I go to this one over here. Sorry about that, everyone. But again, you know, not a lot of stars, a lot of stars. Alright. Approaching. I'm going to be so disappointed if these planets are not landable. Maybe it's a glitch, maybe my eyes are deceiving me. Again, this looks like we have no particular. This guy is just in case.
Surface scan by 50%.
That is definitely a glitch.
Surface scan complete.
Where sometimes you see the shading from the probes. Those are supposed to stay in place. I don't see that in this mode. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. And so I'm confused. Should I be surprised? I don't know. Oh. Slow down. Or not. Well,
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. So you know what? I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm going to check that other planet. Because I swear, it should be landable. Huh. That's got a different type of atmosphere, or a different type of circle around it. I'll need to read the manual, so to speak. For now, I'm here. I'll go land somewhere. Probably nowhere good, because it looks kind of uneven. What am I saying, kind of? It does look uneven.
Shields offline. Thermal signature restored.
Okay, that would have been a mistake if I'd kept that off. Here we go.
Shields online.
So where can we land? So we've got a nice spot ahead there. Got some flatlands. Maybe. Do I give in and activate the advanced docking module? Let's see what happens. We are descending. At a steady rate. I think I see some good areas there ahead. What was that? Oh, 1 kilometer. So, okay. See an opening. Looking good.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, look at that. Flat, not exactly. as bad as I would expect. And what do you know? We have landed. Alright. That was fun. So, we have this beautiful stripe over here. Somewhere... Oh, that's upside down. Somewhere around here, we have the planet we came from. Or the planet we were about to land on. And my camera is all out of whack, so... Oh, there we go. So yes, we are here with a beluga that's named the Purple Porpoise XL, somewhere out in the middle of nowhere between Earth and the Galactic Center. So, yeah, let's go explore a bit.
Gravity warning.
Thanks. Off the handling here. But anyway, this will be good for now. This is where my ship is. This is where the SRV is. And do I see anything on the map? Nope. I don't see anything really that indicates that there's probably anything good to gather. Whoop. That was weird. Good enough. Wait, while this is moving. No. Can I? What? There we go.
Drive assist off.
Drive assist off. Hopefully there isn't such a thing with the suit. Okay, so this is the SRV. I thought I painted it purple. But that's okay. And there is a ship. Oh, there's a nice little mountain. Probably go try to get to the top of that. I will stand right over here.
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
Yeah. Hopefully, oops. You got your tire tracks. You've got your ship. And you've got your SRV. I mean, that's a lot of detail. Looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, doesn't it? See, this is kind of what I like about it. It's like it just feels sort of realistic. So we'll try one thing over here. So that's where the hatch is technically for the SRV. telling me, the game is telling me, there's a separate hatch for a person to board. Wait a second. So you're telling me I can leave the SRV out there? Deployed. Unavailable. SRV already deployed. So that means I have to go back out and get the SRV. That is kind of cool. Let's see, where did I...
Warning. Extremely low temperature detected.
Yeah. There you are. So I could technically leave the SRV here if I really felt like being silly. Okay, let's board the SRV.
Drive assist on.
And let's get back to the ship. Get up board. Aha. Go. Board the ship through the SRV. Get back to the cockpit. Alright then. Well, that was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, that's my ugly mug right there. Well, that was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed what you saw so far. And hope to see you around soon.